Yes lads, what's happening? It's been a good while since I filmed one of these videos, because like a lot of you I would imagine, I have just become completely almost just disillusioned with football, to be honest. But mate, like West Ham mainly, things, we brought in Moyes. I felt pretty indifferent about bringing him in. Pellegrini did have to go at the time, and we started off brilliantly with that first game, but yesterday's game is what I'm about to talk about, has made me fucking angry, man. Like, angry for us to be 2 goals ahead, and then yeah, we was only ever 2, and then that stupid, silly mistake from the goalkeeper. A little bit of pressure put underneath him makes it weren't Bonner's fault. He was standing there. The keeper Fabianski just punched the ball into his back, so there's nothing you could do about that. But them other 2 got just absolutely pathetic, and I am pretty convinced that has relegated us now. I think we've got 13 games left of the season, and we've got to win 5 of them to be like safe, and we could be lucky, and we could have a few sort of, a few teams below us, like your Norwich and your Villas and that, and they could really drop off, and we might be lucky. But no, I do think it's going to relegate us. But is that really a bad thing? I think it could be like a blessing in disguise, really, to just almost like reboot. Hopefully they'll sell if we go down, because I've heard a lot of rumours that the payments for the club for renting the stadium are gonna go down significantly, which would be nice if they could sell. But even if we just go down, we can get rid of all of these players that are just here for a paycheck. You're 45 million. Sebastian Haller, he's shit in my opinion. I didn't see him at Frankfurt. I heard loads about him being fantastic, but from what I've seen, he looks lazy, he looks disinterested. He sort of half-heartedly pretends to press the ball, just constantly like huffing and puffing. He ain't cut out for the Premier League, not like a lone striker, not at all. And there's many others. Arthur Masuaku, I would get him shipped out as soon as possible. So as far as the capitulation yesterday, I think, by the way, I've not been on any social medias. I watched the game yesterday on my stream, and I was so fucking angry. I've not watched one YouTube video. I have heard that people do Arsenal fan TV when they're in meltdown, but when we lose like that, well, we didn't even lose, but it felt like a loss. When we have a game like that, the last thing I want to do is just logged out of the social medias, not been on YouTube, not watched any of the fan cams. Or Monday, Tuesday I might be able to watch them once I've calmed down a bit. So he brought Antonio off, so we was 3-1 up, and he brings off Antonio, who he did look knackered, and he did look like he was getting the ball, and he looked like his legs had gone to jelly a little bit. So he brought him off. Probably a wrong decision, considering we've got Man City and Liverpool up in the next 2 games, or whether he's trying to like save him for those, thinking we can actually win those games. We're not. We're going to lose them. In my opinion, I would have just stuck with Antonio and just been like, right, we've actually got 3 points here. Just keep running him, rag him. He was the outball, and we were playing the kind of 4-3-3 or 4-4-2, that kind of system. We had 4 at the back, which was crucial. This is when it all went wrong in the game. He brings off Antonio, and he brings on Masuaku. So I was thinking, like, sweet, is he doing it like for like? And he's going to have just Masuaku out on the left wing, running at players, giving away the ball maybe in their half where it's not so much of a problem. But this is where it all fucks up, and it keeps doing the exact same for Moyes every single time he does it. So Antonio comes off, Masuaku comes on, and then straight away you see Masuaku talking to Creswell, doing like the signals when they do. So basically it was a change of system, and I think it was literally within a minute. So basically, yeah, we've gone to the 5 at the back, Masuaku at left wing back, who cannot defend to save his life. Within a couple of seconds, he gets the ball right on the edge of our box, does some stupid punt, bounces off a player, and then obviously, so that's confusion. Well, he's useless, he can't defend. And then Ogbonna and Diop just look a little bit confused, because they're like, oh, are we in a 3, are we in a 2 now? Like, they didn't quite, like their positioning was just off, and it had been solid all game, and it was working like it worked against Bournemouth in that first game. But now they've gone to a 3, they look confused, stupid header back to the goal, and one of them just headed hard moment when the ball just rolls over the net. Yeah, absolutely shocking. Really cross. Over the last 7 or 8 games, I've not even been bothered. I've been watching, been losing. I'm just sort of thinking, yeah, we're going down. I don't even care anymore. But yesterday, in that first half, I was actually showing signs and thinking, God, do you know what? If we play like this, we might be able to nick a point against one of these other games. And then towards the end of the season, when we're playing the Villas and the Norwiches and stuff, that we might actually get enough points to stay up. But I don't think we're going to. I think it's relegation. I've sort of accepted the relegation now. Have the players, you know, couple more results like this and we don't get any points. I think we've got 23 points, 24 points. If that sets into the players as well, then, you know, I think we're down. But if we do go down, let's just look at the positives. I think we can have a massive clear out, all the overplayed players, ship them out, try and build a decent squad. Maybe is Moyes the man you really want to build with in the Championship? Possibly not. So it might be looking at bringing in like a young, exciting manager as well. And I might actually be able to afford a season ticket as well, because I think the prices will probably go down a bit, won't they? So I might actually get down to some games. So yeah, like that's about it really. It's just typical West Ham. But you never know. We might go on a run. We might beat Man City and draw against Liverpool. And you never know. And then everyone else is going, and you know what I mean. And then it's like, we're happy days. Positives brought out of the game. Declan Rice looked decent. Antonio being back is good. So that Sulchek, I can't quite pronounce his name. He looked good in the midfield, especially in that third half when the midfield was nice and packed. It was nice because you were seeing like Rice was tackling the balls, and then that Sulchek was there pressing somebody else, and Noble was kind of doing his thing as well. So as far as a three in midfield, that did work quite well. So you never know if he gets up to fitness. We've got the new guy who signed in from Hull as well, who can play on one of the wings. So, you know, things could be bright, but I don't know. As I said, I'm just disillusioned at the minute. I've pretty much accepted we're going down. I'll be watching all the games and I'll be showing me support, but yeah, this is West Ham, isn't it? This is West Ham, but yeah, thank you very much, guys, and a massive shout out as well to just like these boys at Hammers Chat who do these videos on a weekly basis, because to be honest with you, the past few weeks I can barely even bring myself to watch videos, and for them to put out the content that they do for everyone, it is massive props, because it takes something, because you just feel drained by it, and they do it week in, week out at the games, you know, doing the streams and stuff. So yeah, massive props, man. What you guys do is absolutely amazing. Right, take care everyone, peace.